They are freezing. Yeah, I think it's because they're passing this long stretch of land. Yeah, wait for them to get home. There we are. And now they should be nice and warm again. We left a woodcutters here, so they should have a decent amount of firewood lying around. Yeah, 205 firewood. Most of the firewood's actually coming from this guy. Bloody hell. It's not good. That isn't good at all, to be honest. It looks like people that actually live all the way up here, though, have, oh, a few more people have died of old age. That's fine. 35, year 35, 115 people. It's looking pretty good right now. Like, we just still need to keep that food at a decent level. 3 of 6 right now when it comes to the sheep. Hopefully we can buy some more sheep at a later date. Is there a lake going into this? No, there isn't. It's just a small place. I wanted to make another trading post. Is there one going into this one? Nope, there isn't. Okay, so we kind of need to make another trading post here or something. But that's too close to the church, in my opinion. I think making the church there was kind of a bad idea. We can still move it to this location in the future. It's late winter, though, and the snow is already gone. That's pretty good. Loads more people have been born, however, and also become students. Which means this... Yeah, loads of students in this school. That's always nice. 2 herdsmen, a fisherman, and a child. The herdsman, fisherman, and the child. Bit strange. And I think this school's usually... Yeah, it's nearly at capacity. And there's no one in the boarding house, which is okay. It's fine. And 2 more people have just died of old age right then and there. More water is required. Yep, it's becoming quite hard to manage 3 towns now. Like, even this new town, is, you know, it's quite significant cross. Let's say, like, it's quite a significant extra when it comes to management. And I think it would require us slowing down the game a little bit in the future anyway, to maybe 5 times, maybe if we have another town. Like, 10 times is fine for me now, because I like to see the town progress, all these towns progress at a very quick speed. However, we still need to keep our eye on that food, because loads of people are being born and becoming students and stuff like that. And more laborers are coming in every day. So we just need to keep our eye open, basically. And it is spring, so we're okay with this yield. We were a little bit late with the harvesting of this one, because we didn't assign farmers. But it's okay. We have time. And the hunting cabin is going fairly well. I think having another hunting cabin over here might be a good idea. The thing about the hunting cabin is it's one of those things that can actually run during the winter period, which we need a lot more of those. We can't rely solely on... Well, we can't solely rely on fish like we used to and then crops. Like, it just doesn't work like that. We need more hunting cabins. We need more gathering huts, because they are sort of the primary sources of food. And I think on this side we need to have more of those. So I think another hunting cabin right here. How far away is that? So we don't want to hit the curb of that sort of bridge. So we want to do it around about here. I think that's a good spot. Obviously we want it to be aligned. There we are. So we have that aligned. And then we do the same thing with the gathering hut. Make another gathering hut. We just do it right next to it. That's a good place to have it. There we are. And we'll make some roads. And that should be aligned. Well, nearly aligned with the road. It actually go through this little hill here, but that's fine. It actually adds to it, if anything. Yeah, we just need more of this sort of thing happening. And they'll be able to send stuff over. And we'll have this road right here connect to it. We'll make it go along first, but don't do that. There we go. And we'll make some houses along here as well. Like one house here and one house here. Yeah, we just need more of this stuff happening. And right now, it is early autumn and looks like the yield has been harvested for this year. And it's okay, but once again, we still need a much greater input. It's quite slow, actually. It's unfortunately slow. People are actually getting hungry now. One person is hungry. Okay, now they're no longer hungry because they just went into their house and got, like, their massive feast. Unfortunately, these people like to have a lot of food. which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. And it is an early winter, which is unfortunate. And it looks like most of the harvest has died, which isn't great. And a bunch of people are cold again, mostly because they're coming from this big town over here, which isn't great. We probably need some houses, really, stuck around. But the thing is, as soon as they go home, then they'll be fine. Yeah, because there's no reason for them to actually be cold, because we have enough firewood and, well, we don't have any coats or anything, but we have enough firewood. It's just that when they go over to this town to build stuff, I imagine it is the builders sort of having a little bit of trouble. And we have a significant amount of more labor, significantly more laborers as well. So we probably want to make like another barn here. Yeah. Make another barn like at the corner. And then we can make another large farming zone. Being 15 of 15. There we are. Because we have like 12 more laborers, so we might as well use it to our advantage. There we are. Awesome. And then we can have a barn ready to be used there as well, along with another stockpile. There we go. Fairly large stockpile. It's always nice. Lots of houses are being constructed right now. We can put them in here. More gatherers as well. So we got more hunters and more gatherers. It's always nice. Hopefully they live in here. A hunter and a fisherman live here. Just need more houses up here, really. There's quite a lot of professions. A hunter and a gatherer, very nice. Now we want another house here. Here. And here. Awesome. And that barn should be constructed later on as well. Food is still dwindling. Like, it's still stagnant between the 4 and 5k mark. But I want it to go back up to the 10k. Like, I remember those good old days where we had a ridiculous amount of food. Looks like there's actually too many people inside the church, which is probably where most of the unhappiness comes from. Okay, then. And we're having a few more problems here with cold again. But it is early spring, so people should be returning to their duties. And that should be nice. And this is going to be a fairly big town as well. It's flourishing. It's going fairly well. And these guys are gathering food. Yep, a good amount of venison. And a good amount of random medicinal foods. That should be good. And more wheat, I think. So I think we get more yield from wheat, which is always good. And there we go, more farmers are required. And less stonecutters, more farmers. There we are. Need them to work at that farm there. And this is basically the farm town at the moment. This is where a lot of food is going to be created. Hopefully a lot more is going to be created in the future. There was actually a trader who came by, and I actually missed him. Okay, then that's unfortunate. But oh well. We can live without him. And this is looking... that's not looking too great, actually. The stored food is still looking sort of tragic right now. I'm trying to find a way to get a greater input, but it's not happening. It's just not happening right now. We just don't have enough people working. Like, more people are eating than they are making food. It's not great. We have so many people on the food stuff as well. We just don't get much fish from this. So it's kind of a waste of time to have 4 people working on a fishery. I think it's mostly because it's on like a little pond. But the thing is, this one's in, well, a massive lake. But this one's on a lake as well. And this collects well, actually it doesn't collect that much. It used to collect a lot more. Does this one collect more? Yeah, it's still fine when it comes to collecting food. I don't know why that is. Why some of them are better than others. But that's just the case. It's just the way of things. Yeah, but we are running out of food very, very quickly, unfortunately. God, this used to be full of food. Now it's got barely anything in it. Got some pears in there. Not much. No ale left, so happiness is probably going to start going down. Hopefully the more food yields should help out a little bit, but I'm not too sure if they will. More farmers and builders here. We need more animals. Like, it would help to have more sheep and chickens. Like, we used to have a lot of chickens, but then they all died, which wasn't great. And we've got a few more of these guys. Some more wool from the sheep. But we can kill them and get some lamb. Or mutton, even. Lamb is from smaller sheep. They're from lambs, so there you go. Oh, God. This isn't good. It's late summer, and looks like we're starting to harvest food now. And it's hard for me to count it, to be honest with you. Because the consumption rate is massive right now. Over so few people. Well, the thing is, we went from 80 and... well, to 130 nearly. So, I mean, that's a 50 difference. Like, 50 more people. It's pretty significant, really. But it shouldn't... we should be able to really compensate with, what, 1, 2, 3 more farms, 2 more bloody hunting cabins, 2 more gathering huts. Oh, crap, what's that? Smiles all round, healthy. Okay, then. So, apparently, smiles all round and healthy. Okay, I'm not too sure what they do, to be honest with you. Maybe it's keep them happy and keep them above a specific healthiness and happiness by 130 people, or 130 laborers. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, wow, the food merchant. We do need you, food merchant, and I'm actually going to slow it down a little bit here. Anyway, we want to buy a load of fish. Like 2,000 fish, 2,000 pepper, eggs, and that lot to really help us out. Actually, no, because that will cost us... it costs us 1 for every... no, that's not going to work, is it? Don't matter then. Don't matter, food merchant. Doesn't matter now. I don't need you anymore. Well, I do need you still. At the moment, though, we're at 7,100 and something odd food. It's sort of, you know, going a bit mental right now. That's fine. We'll worry about that now, actually. We need to worry about it now. Okay, here we go. It's raining, and it's going to be rubbish and snowy soon enough. I'm not looking forward to that. We're down to 6,000 again. We're dwindling at 7,000. Like, I feel content with 7,000. Wow, 1,000 venison last year. That's pretty significant, to be honest with you. Just venison. Is it the same with this one? It will be. It's 8. They've got 800 on them now. So we're getting decent food from those guys. What about the fishing places here? 741. I can deal with that. That's fairly decent yield, like on a yearly basis. I really need a statistics sheet that tells me how much they're eating per year, and then I can like work against it. And these guys are pretty cold, probably because they're taking their time to actually get home. They do live quite far away, and it looks like they work all around the area. So we're going to be careful with these guys. Looks good though. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Maybe a little bit of housing in the middle here, maybe. Actually, we don't need to have that much housing in the middle. And I think maybe another house here is going to be required. And we'll have another one sort of here. Do we need another one there? Can have another house here at a later date. We just need that one house for now. I feel like we need it anyway, because I feel like more farmers working... well, more farmers should be living down here. So more housing is kind of required. Here we are. I'll have another house here. There we go. And at the moment, there are still no sheep at this pasture, which is quite unfortunate. Someone died of old age again. It's still nice to hear that people are dying of old age and not of starvation, of cold or anything like that. And it's late winter. We've made it through the winter, and the food count has sort of stabilized itself, actually. I feel like it's going places now. It's sort of keeping itself at the 7,000 mark and then going up and then stabilizing itself again. So ooh, actually, there's a bit of a jump there. I think everyone's just eating their food. It's early spring anyway, so we should be starting to get all the wheat and that lot coming in. It is just sort of in the middle. Like, how's fish? The fish is... yeah. I can't believe we used to have so much more fish. We used to have so much more fish. I don't know what happened. I guess they got greedy. Like, everyone got greedy. Like, rations just went over the roof. However, we are using all food groups to our advantage, which is pretty good. You know, loads of vegetables, loads of protein-based meals, you know. We need some protein shakes now, and we're going to set up a gym, and it's going to be great. This has been a very hectic episode. Like, I've been very serious. Like, I've been like, oh, God, I don't want this town to die as soon as we get over the 100 mark. Like, oh, no. It still could happen, to be honest with you. It's late spring, and the weather is sort of cloudy, and we're still harvesting and that lot, but hopefully the food should go up and then sort of stabilize itself over the winter again. Oh, it's at the 5,000 mark. It is going down, unfortunately. It's not going up. It is going down, definitely. But the thing is, it's meant to be, like, it's sort of meant to stabilize itself fairly slowly. It's going to go down. And then by the time it gets to sort of summer, which luckily is most of the year, where we can actually harvest in that lot, then we should get, like, a massive input of food, which should then stabilize us once again until we get to the next round or next year, and then it should stabilize us once again, and it should go in a full circle, hopefully, anyway. It looks like, though, that because we have so many people, we're going to get significantly more people now, so we are just going to have to focus on food and rapid expansion. Like, expansion actually is now required. Like, I was lowering on it a little bit, but now it's... Oh, someone died during childbirth. Oh, no. I don't think I've seen that before, actually. We haven't actually seen any illnesses yet, which we should really keep an eye on. Like, we do have a doctor or a hospital, but we only have the one, and it's only in the main city. We should really expand them to these other towns. Ah, this town looks awesome, though. Like, I do like it. It looks really cool. And someone is at the trading post, and what do you sell? Just resources. Nope, not today, good sir. Maybe another time. Okay then, so just focus on this town right now. Harvest should be taking place right now. Yeah, it looks like it is. There we are. We have a load of beans in this area. 2,450 beans, roughly. And some squash as well should be thrown into the brim eventually. Yeah, we are starting to harvest our food now, so we should be able to stabilize once again. And then continue onwards on the journey. However, 21 laborers. That means more farms. More farms, more fishing places. It's basically what we need. So I think making a fishing post right here is actually a very good idea. If we make it right here, try and make it as far to the edge as we possibly can. And then we can make another one here. I think that's far enough away. If that one doesn't produce enough fish, then I'll just get rid of it. Because I think having 4 people working to get, like, minimal input of fish is not a great plan. There we are. And what we'll do is we'll build this out. And there we go. And then we'll make a straight line towards that. And then we'll make some more houses along this area. There we are. Just make some more houses, because we're going to need significantly more fishermen working in this general area right here. There we are. And more builders would be nice. But more fishermen would be better. And look at that, the food count has gone to 9,000, which is really awesome. But of course, now it's heading towards winter, which means we are going to start to have a rapid decline. But hopefully it should be fine. We are, however, getting more fishermen. So it should equal itself out. And this is a good fishing area as well, by the looks of it anyway, because there's quite a lot of water. I think it's mostly water covering this fishing dock right here, so we should get a decent amount. And then we're having another fishing dock being created over here, along with more housing as well. And everything is sort of stable at the moment. I'm feeling pretty good about it. What I like is that so many bloody people are becoming laborers. It's fantastic. We're getting so much work right now. Like, I completely forgot about the other side of having a large population count. Even though there's mostly a bad side, to be honest with you. At least at first. But then we get, like, so many more people coming in. Firewood is actually low. That's not good. So we are going to need some more people working as these firewood people. And we're probably going to need them over here, to be honest. That's where the town is. That's where the bigger area is. Actually, we'll make quite a lot of firewood with those towns. So maybe having another one over here would be a better idea. Let's do that. Let's make another... Yeah, let's put it right here. Awesome. Then we'll get that nice and built. And hopefully it should not be much of a problem. It is late winter once again, which is pretty fantastic. And we have more fishermen to order around. There we are. And that should work out fairly well. 78 fish already. It's only been up for a few seconds. So I like to think that's going to go fairly well. 6 fish. So I think the yield of this area is actually going to be quite small because it covers a very, very tiny area of fishing. Only 3 fish there. We'll keep our eye on that one. I think I'm going to get rid of it Because I don't think there is much point of having it. More people are cold, which isn't great. And I think this should have been made by now. Nearly. It's nearly made. I do expect things to be made very quickly. I mean, we are on 10 times speed, I believe we are. So, I mean, you just sort of expect it. A bit of mutton. That's alright. Just a little smidge bit of mutton. I want to split this up. Come on. Can I pause it? No, I can't. It's really frustrating, really. I would like to move them. Removes all animals from this pasture. Requires another pasture capable of holding the animal. But then what's the point? Maybe I should give it a go.